Welcome to episode 10 of the MAZUR program. We get you bookings so that you can focus on sales. My name is Jennifer and this is James. Today we're going to go over the flow of the program. So from the second you launch your ad all the way till that first booking comes in. We know that the MAZUR program does this for you, but what does that exactly mean, James? So let's dive into how that flow goes through the program. But first, I want to talk about the data. What are you seeing this week?
Yeah, well, this week, dramatically different from last week.
As it always is.
As it, we're coming here at the end of August as a timestamp for everybody watching this 6 months from now. We're coming into the end of August, and that means that summer vacation is over and moms are back listen, they're 1 week away from the kids going back to school, so they are now starting to click and they're starting to book appointments. Dramatic shift from last week, where I have a body contouring client that started on Monday, started running their ads, and in a matter of 3 days, they have 6 body contouring appointments off of only 8 or 9 leads.
Oh, wow.
Incredible. And the numbers on this account are close to a 6% CTR. That is roughly 5% stronger than the national average. So, and across multiple accounts, we're seeing a lot of booking activity, and we're going to see this going real heavy into the first couple weeks of September.
Right. And so last week we talked about how your leads stay within the funnel for up to 6 months. So again, that's super important as people are really starting to want to hit that book now button. And every step of the way throughout that lead funnel, they do have that option to book now.
Yes. Yeah, listen, it's pretty critical of the entire flow of the MAZUR program for people to understand that it's not just simply going in to run a Facebook ad and hey, you got a lead. It doesn't work that way. The very first step is launching your ad. Now, of course, your ad is launched directly within the MAZUR program. And you don't have to know how to use Facebook whatsoever or the ads manager or whatever to do with Meta. You do it through us. It takes 30 seconds. Your ad launches. Now, when your ad launches, it goes directly to mostly cell phones. People see the ad. If they click on that ad, now they get volume, right? If they touch it, they get the volume. Wonderful. We know how many times people click too. Now, but the most important part is when they click, yeah, I want that offer, book offer. That then goes on their Facebook, still on their phone. It goes to a lead form. That's their first name, last name, email address, and phone number. Now, the most important thing is that Facebook auto-fills this. So they just have to push one button. Yeah, I want it. Confirm. Boom, they push it. Now, usually that's where it ends. For most people running Facebook ads, they get the lead and they're, hey, I got a lead. Listen, that's a pretty cold lead. The person's done nothing but click one button. So our next step is immediately their custom booking page. It's a custom page for every client. Pops up and says, one more step. Wait, don't leave. Select the best date and time. And so by selecting that best date and time, if they book at that exact second, they go into a booking funnel on the MAZUR program. Listen, if they don't book, and 70%, 80%, depending on the week, if they don't book, then they go into the MAZUR lead funnel. It's that simple.
Right, and that lead funnel that goes for up to 6 months, but hopefully we're catching them hitting that book now button before that 6 months. But there's time and time and time again to hit this interested potential client.
Yeah, and I that right there is critical, because let's take this week for example. Body contouring took off this week. But for all of you hydrofacial people out there, and there are thousands of spas and clinics with hydrofacial. And by the way, if it's your first time, welcome. And hydrofacial this week, we're not seeing a lot of bookings this week, but I'll tell you what we are seeing. I'm seeing, I'm going to take a look at my computer here to get you real numbers. One client has run 7 days of hydrofacial ads, and they've got 28 new leads that have gone into the MAZUR lead funnel. Okay, that's great because she's only spent $4 per lead.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's incredible. She's running a 4% CTR, but what's happening is this week they're not getting any bookings, and that's okay. It's totally okay. They are crushing it on getting new leads in the funnel because those leads stay for 6 months. Now, doing a little bit of mental math, listen, that lead that she got today, those 28 are going to stay all the way through past Valentine's Day in the MAZUR lead funnel. And at every step in the funnel, people can book.
Right. So you're eventually going to get these people. So don't worry too much. Sometimes maybe you've got a big pile of leads and few bookings for that week, but that doesn't mean that that's not going to change week on week, right?
Yeah. One of my body contouring clients, they were complaining that in July, they weren't getting any bookings. And I'm like, it's July. This is their first year with body contouring. It's July. You're not getting anything. But every dollar that you're spending within the MAZUR program is going to keep working for you. And I said, be patient. Just be patient. Boom, last week 3 bookings for body contouring.
Amazing, right?
Right. So all these people, they just keep coming back. It's just a big cycle. That is how the algorithm works within Facebook, and the MAZUR program meshes in directly with those processes to get you bookings.
Right. So we always say it's super simple, it's super easy. That's on your side. Behind the scenes, there's a lot going on in the booking funnel. There's a lot going on in the lead funnel.
Yeah.
The booking funnel, it's specifically designed to manage that booking, right? So all the way up to have they showed, have they no-showed, have they canceled? And this is super important too. What happens to them? Say they don't show up. It happens. What happens to them?
Okay, so
Right.
yeah, I mean, the booking funnel itself is a genius piece of architecture. I absolutely love it, and it works beautifully. So that when somebody books, right, the client doesn't really have to do very much. They have to confirm their booking. And hey, we've got a new client that started this week. They got 6 new bookings, and 5 out of 6 already confirmed. How did they do it? SMS.
Right. And making that contact with the potential customer again
immediately get in there, get the SMS, say, listen, I'm confirming your appointment for August 28th at 2 p.m. It works beautifully on our calendar. We'll see you then. Please confirm. And what does the person do? Listen, little thumbs up. They send a thumbs up on the SMS. Good. That's a confirmation. Done.
Yep. It's contact.
Excellent. So now that booking goes from into our confirmed funnel, right? It started off in the new booking funnel. It goes into the confirmed funnel. Then what? 1 week before their appointment, we send them an SMS automatically, and it's just reminding you, here's your appointment, here's your link to reschedule. Great. Just a reminder, maybe another before and after photo, just a reminder of what you're coming in for. Then 3 days before, 2 days before, 1 day before, and 3 hours before their appointment, they're getting an SMS. Listen, these days I gotta remind myself 3 hours before an appointment in order to go to my physiotherapy appointment. And so I fully get it. I understand. So we work constantly. This funnel works constantly to make sure that you don't get no-shows, to make sure that the rate of no-shows is dramatically down, and that all of these adults that are booking their appointments can press the rescheduling link at any time so that they don't waste your time and our time. Mm-hmm. So it's a great process. It works beautifully.
I think the important thing on this too is to touch base on the ads. So this all starts with high quality ads that get high CTRs. You can't just pop into Facebook and run an ad and get these results.
No.
It doesn't happen.
No,
so that is the beauty of the MAZUR program.
Yeah, I mean, here I am. I've had conversations this week. I'll be flying across the U.S. here again, east to west, for a full week trip coming up in a couple weeks, and I'm coming back. I know I'm coming back with amazing BTL new BTL footage of Exion, of M-Face, of M-Sculpt, of Neo, the whole bit. So all the BTLs out there, we have amazing ads right now, but I'm telling you, by October, I'm gonna have a shopping list of new ads. These ads get high CTRs. Without high CTRs, you are paying 4 times as much to get the same amount of leads and 4 times as much to get the same amount of bookings. And I got multiple clients running 6% CTRs. And for all of you agencies out there that see this, watch this video, I challenge you to show me one 6% CTR, because it doesn't happen.
Unless you join the MAZUR program.
Yeah.
So head over to mazurprogram.com, book a demo with James, and get signed up.
Yeah, I look forward to talking with you guys individually. And if you're on the fence right now, book your demo. It's a 45-minute demo. We go directly into how your business can use the MAZUR program. Everyone is a little bit different. There's no template recipe for how this works for everyone. So book your demo, and I look forward to talking to you.
Awesome. And make sure to tune in and join us next Sunday. Subscribe so you don't miss our fresh new episodes. As well, follow us on Instagram, and we will see you next week.
We will see you next Sunday.